outside. Yeah.
Lil Durk out last night with Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel having dinner after Moo-Wop dropped his song with King Von. He made another upload to his YouTube page called Get Backers. This song is from the album Loyal Bros, where he's featuring all his loyal bros on there. He dropped the video for Get Backers, and it's basically featuring one of his boys, THF Bezu. He is known for just being in the streets as well. He's outside. He caught cases. Him and King Von has similar charges and they both beat case. So he dropped the song, it's called Get Backers, and basically just keeping the get back narrative going after Moo-Wop dropped that song, dissing Quando Rondo and Little Tim. He's sending subliminal messages to them. Lil Durk made this tweet. He said, "They support you when you up. When you down, they don't even call you." King Von's manager removes all his posts from Instagram, from his personal page, and all the stuff with him and King Von, everything, he removed it and he left these two pictures. I just find it strange. To me, that's telling me like he's moving on. He's living a very different life right now. And he's trying to forget all the things. He's trying to act like that never happened with King Von. He removed all the pictures with King Von, him and King Von, him and O-Block, everything, and he left these two pictures on his Instagram. He is basically showing people that he's moving on from that situation and kind of like he's removing himself from it as well. The way this guy's been acting, I still can't believe this is the hands that Lil Durk put King Von in. Bad news about DMX, he is in the hospital for an OD, and basically they're saying that he is kind of in critical condition, and hopefully he does get better. I kind of find this strange, like all of a sudden the next one's down, and basically they're trying to tell us like he is about, like he's in a really bad condition and stuff, and it's all coming out of the music industry. And that alone to tell you what they're saying he's in the hospital for, it's kind of like you can tell what goes on in that place. Like, I mean, they drive you to the point where they drive you insane and crazy. We don't know what stress he probably had going on in his life, what led him to that place, what led him to be doing that in the first place and stuff. Like, everything that goes on in that place, I'm telling you, it's all strategized. Like, they do it to mess with your mental health. That's the way I kind of been seeing it recently with the situation with Quando Rondo saying in the song that he needs help and stuff, and no one is not helping him. And you know, every single day that goes by, they're probably doing perks and doing all of this stuff. I also feel like the people in there and who control things, they try to make people's life as short as possible by like targeting their mental health and doing all of this stuff, right, that would affect them in different ways, and it makes their careers as short as possible, so that way they put who they want in the front and they choose who they want to promote. So Kodak Black, yesterday Kodak Black came back and he basically cut his hair, and it's weird. He was on camera and he was singing the First Day Out song, right, the one that he dropped recently, and it was just so weird for me. I was looking at, because I was like, what, like I was looking at him, and I'm like, no way they actually switched back Kodak Black. And that's what I'm starting to think, because looking at this guy's face and looking at the new Kodak Black that actually cut his hair, and then looking at his hair, and I'm like, looking at just, I don't know, it's like, it's mind games. It's like my mind is being tricked, and that's what they actually do more times in the industry. They trick your mind into thinking something that it's not, right, but then behind the scenes it's totally something different. Looking at the tattoos and the way he was moving and everything, I went straight to the comment back, the old Kodak Black is back, and they were leaving all these comments, the GOAT, and everyone was saying the same thing, like the old Kodak Black is black, right? Because everyone just thinks, wait, this person looks completely different. Like, where did the old, it's like, oh, he cut his hair. Like, no way, they're not gonna try to fool me and make me think that Kodak Black cut his hair and that's why he looks so different now. No, they switched back the real Kodak Black based on the negative feedback that they was getting from people and everything that people were saying. They were monitoring what they were saying and stuff, and they decided to put back the real Kodak Black, and the real Kodak Black came back and started dissing the Kodak Black that just went in and basically making fun of the First Day Out and everything.
I'm just trying to spend my
Even the feeling that was coming across from the new Kodak Black, right, like you can feel that something is not wrong in a sense, you know, like the next Kodak Black, you could feel like the energy and everything, that something's wrong, that's not the real Kodak Black. I literally went back and I looked through all the pictures and everything, and I started comparing them, and I'm like, no, they really switched back to real Kodak Black. Because when you look at Kodak now and the way he cut his hair and everything, the way he's acting, all of it, how he moves, how he's talking, like it's weird how the old Kodak Black used to speak and everything. Like, it's so so weird. And when you go back and you look at videos from the next Kodak Black that had the hair and everything, you can just tell it's totally different. It's like that person didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to move. They didn't know how to act. They didn't even know how to take pictures and stuff. They didn't even know how to take pictures like Kodak Black and everything. And even that part that you guys saw, and even that bit that you guys saw when he first came out, with the security was dragging him out of the club. I don't know, I found that situation so unnecessary. I found that video that was put out so unnecessary, and I felt like they were all doing that too, because I'm telling you, they are all being controlled. I feel like Kodak Black is being controlled, and he was now let out, the real Kodak, right? Because looking at this guy, like, you can tell like he's normal. It's like the first day out that we got years ago. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting from the Kodak Black that cut his hair. And people are saying, oh, it's because he cut his hair and stuff, you know, that's why he's moving like that and everything. Even if that's the case, then it's because he cut his hair. No, you can't tell me that, because looking at the two people, looking at this picture's hair right here, these two people are two very different people. There's no way that someone's going to tell me that's the same person. That's not the same person. They definitely switched back the Kodak Black, and they can't, and they need to stop playing mind games with people and mind tricks, because that's what's going on right now. They're trying to trick your mind. On his Instagram, he's got like 12 posts up. They moved. On his Instagram, he's got like 12 posts up. They remove all his posts and everything. I bet you in time to come, you're going to start seeing more of his old posts and stuff, and they're going to start putting back all of his old posts on there, because this is being controlled. His Instagram, everything, it's all being controlled by the teams that they have working for them and stuff, and they are basically letting them feed these false narratives to the people, and they are controlling them what to put out there and what to do. And most of the times, the stuff that they put out is just being put out. It's not even going past through them. It's like what they did to Britney Spears. Like, most of the times when they were writing like paragraphs and stuff about how she's doing and everything, and they will write it to make it feel like it is her, but they are impersonating her. It's not her. It's not her. It's someone else behind there who leads the team. And remember, it's a promotion thing at the end of the day. The Instagram and everything, it's a business thing. It's a promotion type thing. It's not personal. So these people who run the Instagrams and stuff, it's all part of the team. They're all behind the scenes working with each other and one another, the higher ups and everything, and controlling these rappers. And that's why with King Von, they managed to work it out where they can get him to be taken out and come out of the industry, because they know that they wouldn't have been able to control him the way they would have wanted to. Other day, Asian are coming out and saying that, oh, the Freshman's cover is bogus and all of it and stuff like that, and they only go by popularity and all of it. But then popularity, Von was more popular than all the people that they put on the Freshman cover last year, and he actually had real talent. It's not about real talent, like Asian Doll said. It's a setup in that place. Chopper, the statement that he made about these group of people that is after him